Couple of low dribbles up to the end line on the near side corner. She'll serve it, forces an overpass, and there is Smrek right in the middle. 6'9", it's saying, get it out of here.
She doesn't have to jump a whole lot, and she got up maybe 3 inches. And
goes at Collins, spins it up front. Sant with the back set to the right side, blocked by Wisconsin. Smrek and Loberg team up to stop the shot by Moore. Serve goes to Chivita. High pass to Hilly. Didn't even move. Smrek leaps into the air, gets the high setup.
Back to the service line. Sydney Dowler bumps it over toward the side. Goes a little softer with it. Dowler up in the air. They're going to work it over to Layla Ricks in the corner, but a big-time block. The libero will go back and do it again. On the return for the Badgers. To the side, Retke able to get it right in front of Sydney Dowler. A perfectly placed kill.
In New Bremen every June, just celebrated the 100-year anniversary of the Firefighter Festival, so need something to do next summer. Smrek, that's down, and a kill for Smrek. Well, hey, here we go. Here's Gio Chivita.
Yep.
Playing with a torn ACL back there serving. Very heavily wrapped and braced for the Italian back row player. And a block for Robinson in the middle to keep Chivita back there.
You need a backcourt outlet.
Now, Moore's only played in 2 Big Ten matches before tonight. Coming off an 800 hitting night against Rutgers last Saturday. And the 7th block of the first set for the Badgers with Robinson and Smrek. So shutout in the blocking department so far. Penn State 7-zip. And there's Smrek.
Tough when that ball's passed perfectly. Orzel doing a fantastic job there. And there's.
So set 2 begins with Gio Chivita serving. Just the 4th set that Wisconsin has lost since the opening loss to Maryland. Is that enough to sink your teeth into about how important these next couple of sets are?
Sounds good for me.
All right, so set 4 off and going with Devin Robinson. And Erica Pritchard got it bounced back at her for Smrek.
At the service line to start this 4-0 run for Nebraska. Great in-system ball, and you saw Chivita step in front to take the pass.
Is huge, like you said. And there's Smrek. She can hit the slide, she can hit the high ball, she can.
Chivita to serve. On the slide. Off the tape, good up by Barnes. And back to Orjal again. Hanna keeps it alive. Cubic. Look at Barnes in the back row. What a point. Still alive. Smrek got it. Big swing on the right pin by Smrek.
Pancake. And Smrek just going high over top and down the line. Not new, brand new, but they're still working out those relationships.
And here's an interesting stat. First kill of the season for Kayla Akana. On the bump set.
There you go.
On the bump kill. Big course right into the block of Dev Robinson, who's solid hands over the net by Robinson.
Middle, it's been a nice move by them to have her play. Who wins the set for them?
He cleaned it up there, so
I know.
You said, Russ pulled you over and said, who the is this? let's stop this before she beats us. Oh, those are great moments. That was back in '94 at the old Nebraska Coliseum. And you want to talk about loud. That's kind of like a rec hall or a Huff Hall, if you will, where it's reverberated off of the rafters.
Lincoln over Maryland in 3 sets. Michigan State took the first over Rutgers. Michigan and Penn State going at it. And that is now a 2-1 lead. Back to serve is Ellie Stinson, a first-year player for Northwestern. Serves to the back middle. Here's Smrek getting some hang time and punching it down to the back row for a kill.
Smrek just came in with a front slide. That's really hard, especially for a 6'1".
Serve left to right for Wisconsin down the left sideline. Tight pass. Thomas Ilora just got blocked. Tammy got it up front to her setter, got it set back on the left side, and the Badgers close it out with a block.
She's got to go hit. She served Tammy, and she came around and had to go hit.
Some offense, though, if they want to battle back here towards the end of the second set. Perfectly set up there. How about the timing from Hilly?
Final game of the penultimate weekend here in Big Ten play. Run the middle right away and a quick kill by Anna Smrek.
Getting this comfortable lead right now.
Plays like that by Lauren Barnes dictate whether you sleep on your right or your left side at night.
No, for sure.
Right down the line, and Smrek, all 6'9".
As the cross court, and she only has one blocker in front of her, but she wants to hit it down.
Pushed out of the back row, there's Knuckles. Turned that away. Loberg into the block. Good up by Rodriguez for Nebraska, and then Smrek's block is there again.
Physical, but not just because she's tall. She's very good at utilizing.
4-3. Barnes off the tape. Oh, what a save by Haynes. Free ball opportunity. Good one here for the Badgers. The right pin off the top of the block. Smrek not down. Back row. Yeah, look out. Retke's getting into it now.
But they're running that back row attack again to Knuckles. But Retke decides.
Press and great stuff.
Serve to the back and middle. That was by Ojo. Run it to the right side. That's a big slam by Colheed. Wisconsin grabs, and then Smrek smashes it right in front of Sarame down the near sideline. Negative hitting percentage tonight. The Badgers hitting .350. Westbell, quick set in the middle, blocked by Bucky. Anna Smrek all over that one for Wisconsin.
She's just playing very smart volleyball right now. She's been mixing up her shots, going deep corner, taking some speed off, and going in front of the Badgers defenders. So it's working for her.
To keep this first set tied. They continue as the point starts. They do this across the way at Camp Randall as well, but now they're cheering because Wisconsin picks up a point to end a Marquette run. It's 12-9 in the second.
Tournament last season, Anna Smrek get up and swing down on that ball. That's exactly what he wants from his players.
Aubrey Hamilton goes cross-court on the serve, and Anna Smrek here in Madison. She hosted the Marquette volleyball team today for a pregame meal before coming to the arena for this late start, 8 o'clock Central Time. Marquette made the trip to Madison today from Milwaukee, just about a 90-minute drive.
Deep, beautiful. Over dig, though. Block is solid. Smrek, good hands. Block is bigger. It's been a really soft game now. Tip, tip, tip. Who's going to swing? There's your answer. And the block was waiting for him.
They're outside. So they take a step, and you see that close perfectly. And Smrek just, she feels off. She's going to try to chip it back to one.
Canan, nice pass. Tried a little tenderness. It's picked up right away. D-ball. It's tight. That's a huge block. There's not much you can do right there. The roof was constructed by Wisconsin.
Into those blockers' hands so they have another chance, because every out of system situation, you're going
To the left of Hamill, and she couldn't get it.
First kill for Wright here this afternoon. Here's a serve. Ojo steps up near the 10-foot line. Serve receive, and Wisconsin finds Anna Smrek for a no-doubter. 7-point lead for Wisconsin. Getting to the midway part of this third set. Nasty serve by Reed. Butler chases down the pass, left side right. Blocked by Bucky. It is Crawford and Smrek putting up a wall on that right side of the net, 13-5. Wisconsin has had as much as a 5-point lead in this first set. Crawford serve receive at the 10-foot line. To the right, that's Anna Smrek. Hard shot off Lisiak. Saved by Miller with the right fist. And from the end line, a free ball delivered over to the Badgers. Ashburn to the right. That's Anna Smrek. Big swing, pinball, and then it goes out of bounds near the stands. Last touch Northwestern.
Somebody coming out of the middle, but hitting over 400 in her return this year. And she's up at the net with Shannon Master, and Smrek knocks it right in front of Wennis.
Wanted to swipe it. Good pass by Jenna Wennis. A little
makes it more pressure on Purdue's defense.
And Gujdikin with a tough serve. And it gets a free ball chance for the attack for Ashburn. And Smrek pinpoint to the back corner.
Great swing by Smrek from a right side attacker or an outside attacker. If you're able to go high over the block into that deep corner, a lot of times you're going to find the floor.
Started with the serve though, right?
Wisconsin huddled up and they were all next point mentality.
There's Hudson serving. And a Smrek sledgehammers it down.
Crawford to serve, floats it over. Vanderwide, Tessier outside Anna Banjo has to tip. Ball was a little behind her. Crawford pushes it right side. Smrek. That's 6'9" with the ball set up on a tee. That's a pretty good swing there. 10-7 Wisconsin.
Pickable ball though. We can get there.
Crawford. Here comes the big jump serve again. Big high toss. Fires that one at Urquhart. That's going to be an overpass. Ortega has to duck because Smrek just sends it back to the Hawkeye floor. 17-15. Crawford again. Floats this one over. Urquhart, good pass. Ortega outside. Vanderwide's blocked. Hawks can't cover. Wisconsin gets their first chance and closes out the set. 27-25. Transfer from Baylor. Goes at Hinkle. Good pass to Ortega. Vanderwide. That's what a 6'9" block will do for you. Addie's got a little smile on her face.
A little bit of a tight set there. Really hard swing when you got that big of a block.
Janelle Bramschreiber making her Fieldhouse debut. And she'll get another chance. Of course, Bramschreiber, the grad transfer from Baylor, Libero of the Year in the Big 12 in 2020, was Jess Robinson. There's Robinson, but that's blocked back. Hart in the middle with the defense for Wisconsin.
excellent job fronting. She's there. She reads it. Her hands are already up in the net. Just a little jump. Well, you don't want to make those changes late in the season when it comes close to tournament time, but now's the time. If you want to make some adjustments, see if it's going to work. Another huge block by the Badgers. I mean, that's just a gigantic block to try to get that ball by.
Wisconsin and Michigan playing here in set 3. Wisconsin up 2-0. Wisconsin wins this set, they'll win the match. Michigan needs to fight back, win this set, keep the match going. But it's tough to do that against the Wisconsin defense.
Met and denied. Anna Smrek and Caroline that block. Moore just could not quite get it over that Wisconsin.
Nothing getting by them.
Just deciding to go over the top of the Wisconsin block this time. And now Smrek will send it down. A kill. And how about a 7-0 run for the Badgers? Spartans kind of had a groove going in that first set, controlling up front. But now it has been all Wisconsin, and once again, Smrek in on that one. And a couple errant passes will just put the Spartans in scramble mode, and Smrek.
Hannah Grant surveying, and she did a pretty nice job. Gets Wisconsin out of system. Johnson to the outside. Penn absolutely stopped as Allison Jacobs.
This ball gets pushed out. Look at Crawford get there and close that seam for two different attempts.
And a Smrek from the right pin. Also, she's going to be a big block, too, on some of Michigan's best hitters on the left side. Here comes Jacobs. trying to challenge the block.
That particular combination of Smrek and Hart.
The last time Nebraska lost the first 2 sets in a match was November 6th, 2021 at Ohio State. That is not a record they want to break. Gucci can read that perfectly, setting Smrek in her spot.
She's got a ton of range with the swing she's using. She's got her line shot down, the sharp cross, the deep cross. She puts in off-speed balls so secretly that it's hard to defend.
And then a big block right there. Smrek and Crawford.
In on that beat, because Smrek, you can see she's got outside responsibility also.
Yeah, Franklin's already taken 20 swings, more than double any other Badger. Making her presence known.
MJ Hamill for getting her that ball. And as you can see right there,
Landfair again, hot hands. How about that by Jocelyn Boyer? Down the line serve, good pass.
Tough serve. Got it in system mode. Smrek.
On a middle, it a lot of times confuses the other side's blockers because you have a middle running a slide.
Big block right side. That is Smrek right there with Crawford.
For Wisconsin, this is a trap set, so it's pretty tight on the net. Those blockers just...
Ray to Terry. Back out to Franklin, tries to sweep it deep into the corner. And the block is there again. There's Smrek. Normally you wouldn't have to say that, right? Normally if it's 6'9", it goes without saying tallest player. But you come off Dana Redke, who's
has done so well with those and has shown it there as well, getting the point for Indiana.
Sarami sends it over. And there comes Anna Smrek. And perfectly placed pass.
Trying to ice Hamill here.
And denied by Smrek. Fans loving that one.
Oh my Lord. Which is why it fell right in front of her.
Badger block remaining strong, and now the power.
Showing shades of her mother, Julie Marks, who played volleyball at Clemson. And continuing the legacy of volleyball in the family. A great play from her there as well.
Badger block, Smrek, Franklin denying that one. And you'll start to wonder when Coach Steve Aird maybe think about
absolutely redirecting that straight down.
Saris. Successful try now. Orgel met and denied. Denying that one.
And the tallest player in the Big Ten.
Difficult task with the intensity of these past couple sets to come in and try to perform. As Saris tried to get that one over and met and denied Anna Smrek.
Huang with the set for Jones and the rejection by Anna Smrek.
This block one-on-one against Raynell Jones and just straight down. Importance of the middles, being able to do both things, defend and be able to get the kill.
Franklin off the hands of the block. Gomillion will set it. Down into the splits was Gooch the Kid. Oh, great play, Gomillion. She was diving head first and had to reach back on that dig as the ball got tipped. Dumped over by Huang. There's Guchtakid. And the attack and the finish from the middle from Smrek. Finishing off a nice rally. Great defense on both sides of the net. So there was a touch from the Maryland block. So it is 5-4 Wisconsin instead of 5-4 Maryland. And now it's 6-4.
Wisconsin, you see the record at the bottom there, 21-3, winners of 14 in a row. That is one of the best active winning streaks in the country. They've got another big block, this time the other pin. It's Robinson and Smrek again. And then last year, finally got to the pinnacle of the national title.
Right, and that just shows very experienced team, and especially with an experienced coach at the top of it there. He knows how to run his team. He does a great job at.
Maddie Bilanovic serve to Franklin. Again, just a big crush, this time from Smrek.
Hitting the ball. It all starts with this really good pass. Smrek is running that B.
There's a pass on the money from Guchtakid. Set point, Wisconsin.
Katie Clark, big-time player for Penn State right now.
Yeah, gone off in the last 3 weeks. That one to the back line, plus Penn State. Supporting, you can see the silent sign shirt she's wearing. Redirection. Elisaya to Weatherington. Heavy arms, but Orzal making sure that block stays in.
But she sets up the block, and Smrek just closes so well.
Oh, my goodness. The flex from Robinson. Oh, another day at the office. Franklin, sharp deep ball. To the middle. Running the middle well, that was Smrek.
But Kelly Sheffield said he was going to make a point of still keeping her hitting out of the middle on a lot of balls.
Launcey starting into the stack, down the line. Off the block and a communication error by the Huskers. Franklin overpass. Bang, and it's chicken winged over. Looks like a picnic broke out, ball everywhere right now. Backcourt, roof by the Badgers.
Orzal throwing any limb that she has at the ball, but it's this fantastic Allie Batenhorst on that slide.
Nobody's had much of an answer for Danielle Hart until tonight. Smrek in the middle again. How key is it she's so versatile to play both positions?
And it's like a slow process, but they will find holes in people's offense or defense, and they'll exploit them.
Pedraza for Gonzalez goes off speed. That's Franklin down to keep it up. And then the put away for Smrek.
Well-executed offense.
Raider with her 4th kill. Still another set point for the Badgers. Gonzalez. They run the middle, and Smrek puts it where the Buckeyes aren't.
It's a tough serve, the one that goes right about 12 feet.
Swerving to the floor. Better response from Wisconsin this time, and Smrek does not miss, hammering one.
To keep leading her so she has that full arm swing.
And the slide seems like a good way to get that kind of middle going when they're still working on having a dynamic kind of swing and offense too. Up the middle, Smrek with power. Hamill, the server. Towers! You're meeting the Wisconsin block in the first match of your career.
Anna Smrek getting those hands pressed up and over. Wisconsin now up 6 here in set 2.
Player development last year was all about ingraining this system, and now trying to pick up those big wins. But Anna Smrek. Smrek, absolute fire on that rip. And then she gets the block immediately after.
Past the block of Wisconsin, especially with these two up there, Anna Smrek and Carter Booth.
Tough at the net and sent down by Smrek. And what a block! Crawford and Smrek team up.
High chance of scoring.
Again reaching over, but a block at the net from Anna Smrek.
Set it up on a platter. Kantz found a way to get it across. Wind up there, comes back, and then the easy put back. Too easy for Anna Smrek.
Now these look easy, so great up, and this looks easy, but even when you're 6'9", it is. She doesn't. One of her goals today coming into the game was not waiting for the game to come to them, go out and be the aggressor, and we're seeing that early on.
Wisconsin, the aggressor, out of the timeout.
Keep that one alive, just couldn't. Hamill to Smrek. Hamill. Good save by Ardea. That one goes up, and that stays in. Vok to Grieve. Blocked by Crawford and Smrek.
She may be only 6'3", but she's one of the dominant blockers.
A senior out of Greenwood, Indiana, with their team leading by a point. Rousseau bump set, far side for Chin. The Purdue transfer sends it to the back row. Franklin off the tip. Stinson recovers. Dodson slides. Recovered well by Hamill. Smrek with the kill, and there is just the power. Navarrete. Rousseau to Chin. A loud block teaming up there is Smrek and Crawford.
Outside hitter Alonzo Corcelis. Hamill set for Smrek. And it's in the back court. Point for the Badgers.
She's also really had a great strong season so far. She's some really high hitting numbers.
Here's the freshman, Ramsey Gary. It's been a great libero for the Hoosiers this season. And Smrek again, another kill for her. And now Tatum on the serve. Hamill set. There's Smrek. Another kill for Anna Smrek. Franklin served it for the Badgers. Hayworth. And at the net was Ramelsburg, but she got met by a block.
First of the match for the Buckeyes. Hamill running the middle, and there's Smrek.
Her here, once the ball is served, she's going to move to the right pin and hit a different type of set on transition.
Flexibility, versatility, and depth. Part of the reason the Badgers are rolling right now, #1, and there's Smrek again on the outside.
I love how she gets back on transition, big approach, and she's just dominating.
We've seen in recent weeks she's really becoming a dominant force for this Wisconsin offense.
Franklin with the serve. A big slam and another block by Wisconsin.
We get a timeout here from Michigan.
13-5 Wisconsin. And Laura can't convert. Now here's Michigan. Push shot and sent back from Wisconsin. Carter Booth again with the block.
There's Kaya Mateo, the freshman setter for Iowa. Hamill. Running back up to the net, sets Smrek, and she puts that down.
Which is awesome. And also, I'm guessing the middles are the other amount of attempts so far.
And Crawford has 2 of them. Booth has 1 of them. Yes, Franklin, the outside, just has 1.
Right.
Here's Smrek over the block. Dennis in to save it. And a free ball chance for Wisconsin. Hamill for Smrek. and she terminates.
She's found out that Devin Robinson found her spot, and so will Smrek. The communication that you need to when you're on the court the entire time. Communication with your setters and your defense and your pins as you're blocking. So overall, it's a lot of pressure, but they're doing what they need to do.
Well, Wisconsin was ready for Moravec out of the timeout. Smrek and Booth combined for the block.
A key part of the starting rotation for Illinois. I'm going to give it no Caleb Burbage. Where are the points going to come from?
Caroline Barnes serves for Illinois. There's Anna Smrek, the 6'9" middle.
As a volleyball player, but the Badgers covered it up.
And talking to Chris Thomas in our pre-production meeting, he said as long as they can keep the ball in play, they have a good chance to score against Wisconsin. Preseason Big Ten players in this match tonight. The only one on the Illini side, like I mentioned, 4 on the side of the Badgers. As Hamill sets it up for Sarah Franklin. Good dig there by Caroline Barnes. Nungy, but it's blocked up front. And it's Smrek and Crawford. They have been all over the place up front for the Badgers so far.
Getting one there. Rutgers and Ashburn now for the Badgers. Grushekin bumps it for Franklin, looking for another kill. A set here, and out of the left side was Hartman. Play still goes on. Smrek now finds the back court. A kill for Smrek again.
The block, they're able to answer and get a kill. Great play by the Badgers, great scramble. Rutgers keeps doing that, though. That's going to be where they find.
Ashburn, who had a service ace in the first set, gets it underway in the second. Kinkilla went on the attack now, and she sends it over again. Ashburn to Anna Smrek finding the back court.
Greeted by the chant of Civ from the Wisconsin student section, and Anna Smrek gets the kill out of the middle.
But a nice pass in system right on top of the setter's head.
And we've seen Anna Smrek from Maryland. Franklin on the receive, and Ashburn to Smrek.
Get her out of tempo, but Franklin is doing a great job handling those serves that are coming sort of in the seam.
Lucky spin there from Guchtikin, but she keeps her service run alive. Dowler for Sire, kept alive by Orzel. Ashburn now to Smrek behind her, gets the kill. 3-0 start here for the Badgers. Yulia Orzel to serve for the Badgers. Dowler to Sire. Ashburn receives it. Now Smrek finds space.
It doesn't get much cleaner than that, going 3 for 5 already. Wisconsin has to find a way to slow down their offense.
Here's Smrek off of the bump set, and she terminates.
I love that that band member was eating nachos and singing at the same time. All right, so out of the timeout, Smrek keeps the run going for the Badgers.
Pass by Franklin, they run the middle, touch by Smrek, not down. Swiping it off the block, is it out? No, it's down, the block by Wisconsin. Right back to her, Franklin got the hands on it again. Bump set out to Sarah Franklin. Batenhorst, good up by Olzel in the back. And then the block, Smrek.
Up front, this is a trap set, and against a player that's 6'9".
Now Crawford back to serve. On top 10-7. Smrek again, blocks Murray. Good coverage there by Riley. Kubik again into another block for the Badgers.
Freshman had such a hot start to her career. A powerful finish. Serves it short. Oldham dug it out, but it's right back to Wisconsin. Good opportunity. And on that far side, Smrek comes through.
Yeah, she's originally from Poland. She was discovered by the Badgers when they were on one of their international trips.
Smrek, a little bit of a missed contact, but she'll take the off-speed kill. Taylor Landfair back to serve. Wooker back in the front row for Minnesota, trailing by 1. It's a good pass from Franklin, bailing out, and Anna Smrek, there's that physicality.
And if you're in that backcourt, you better be in a good position because that ball's coming at you quick.
They were hitting over 500 at the break there offensively, all cylinders. Sarah Franklin throws in a bomb. Murr runs it down. Minnesota still alive. Smrek looks to finish it. Landfair sends it over. Ojal with the set to Ilara. Physical as she is, goes cut shot, and then Wooker looks to roll it. That ball lands in, and a tough way to go down for Minnesota, despite some great defense on their side.
Allie Hornung will try to put the service pressure on for Purdue. Hamill for Smrek, and she finds the back corner. Doesn't get up that high, but gets up quick. And Colvin with the short serve. And Smrek with a bullseye. Mashburn goes right at her. In that stack, Hudson out of it, and she's blocked.
She was on a boot last time, but coming off her strongest match of the season, 7 kills, no errors, hitting over 500. As Illinois somehow keeps that up, and Wisconsin makes them pay for falling into disarray.
Just a couple feet away from the 10-foot line and just dies.
That's
and
something
drops off the table.
Coach Sheffield said really affected things in that first match, changing the plane of their serves. But Wisconsin, we know, on display.
We'll talk about hitting at a high contact point on that serving line.
There's a lot of great stories around the Big Ten of players coming from non-Power 5 schools to the best conference in the country. Smrek unloaded on that ball. It's a delicate game to play. MJ Hamill, the setter in the 6-2 system at the service line. A swing for Burbage and denied by the Badgers. And then put down.
She does not need to take that 3-step or 4-step to get those kills.
Nunji is stuffed.
Give that block to Franklin. Wisconsin's defense, they've doubled up on their opponents in blocking and hitting percentage. It's Anna Smrek, who Sheffield replaced 11 years ago. And Smrek, she's looking stronger and stronger, another kill.
Spin of the ball and just put a nice set right on that pin to let.
And Wisconsin again in position with an MJ Hamill serve to tie the second set. Blocked. Number 9 for Wisconsin. What do you do?
Well, they do such a great job of
Sophomore outside hitter from Madrid.
Yeah.
6'9" Anna Smrek.
Better pass. Hamill back to Smrek. No doubter. There's Hannah.
Wisconsin loves. She's 6'9", so she can go up and over the blockers in front of her.
Tried to swipe it off the block, but nothing doing. The Badgers put it down.
Much as possible. With Carter Booth, who's 6'7", and Anna Smrek, who's 6'9", they are an absolute.
To Murray. Smrek got it. Again, right over the block. Nothing Choboy can do about that. Yeah, a little yell across the net from Smrek after the kill. Good chicken with the serve, tough one. Bump set, Murray. Blocked! Little tight, but Smrek and Crawford put it down.
For this Badgers team, tied at 21. Buettner blocked, put up by Darling. Go back to Buettner, changes up the shot, Crawford, or that's Hamill, excuse me, that got the dig, and the Badgers retake the lead, 22-21. And now they're trying to come back with 3 straight sweeps and looking for a 5th sweep in their last 7 matches overall. Buechner, there's a clean block again.
Here's Guchtikin. Serving Akana. Lennis from the back. Oh, pancake from Guchtikin. Sharp shot dug by Skinner. Off the hand of Franklin. And Skinner back in the offense and denied.
Guchtikin coming out of nowhere. See how far she travels to get that hand right under and get it up. Then it's the front court defense of Anna Smrek, that 6'9" frame, shutting it down.
That's an Akana. Sarah Franklin. Over Doug. Halter got on it. And then Smrek puts it down to bring up set point.
Furbringer sets for Smrek into the back corner. Welcome back, Anna Smrek.
And is able to beat the Wisconsin's blockers from pressing over the net.
The tempo of the offense for Marquette usually fast. Coach Tice said tonight it's got to be the fastest of the season, and Smrek is all over that swing. Can't believe you don't know the number off the top of your head. It's exactly 76 kills.
I should have counted before this match because I knew you would have asked me.
There's Smrek flying high. Burns their first time out of the set after Smrek went way up toward the rafters.
I think if you force Carter Booth to reach, she may be able to hit that ball over Murray.
Well, there's a high ball that she sets up for Smrek. Kind of like that, Elena?
And Hester's also a weapon behind the service line where she stands right now. That top spin serve, but great pass by Schumacher. Smrek from off the net. Now Franklin will head back behind the line. Good serve from Franklin. And Calvillo is stuffed that time on joining that party, but it certainly feels like they got the roster that could maybe get the job done this year. But having to deal with the Badgers right now, and they are certainly giving them plenty. There's the serving sub Bates, also happens to be wearing the libero jersey for Troy. Good serve there. Quick set the middle, but Crawford one arms it up in the air. Still alive on the Badgers side. Butler sent back, and the chicken wing not enough there.
She played 2 years at Rutgers, Emily, so she's used to seeing those figures on the other side of the net. Smrek getting started early. They want her to see quality balls. Second set point. Pushed back, and Wisconsin takes set number 1. 11 kills now, hitting over 400 for Orgel. Very nice pass. They go up the middle. Pasapala. And Smrek gets kept off the floor by Underwood and slammed right back by the Badgers. Guchtikin again targeting Wooker in the back row. Bump set from Guchtikin. It's Orgel kept off the floor by Thibault. And a big swing by Hansen going to go the way.
And she's back to serve with Anna Smrek into the game. Goes at Hazan. Rousseau for Summers blocked. Smrek just too tall up the middle.
Considered the dump, brought it back. Northwestern, man, they have their hands full.
And again, one of the tallest front lines you'll ever see. 6'9", 6'7", 6'4". 21 kills with just 7 errors on Wednesday for Franklin. A bright spot in the loss for Wisconsin. As Rousseau looking for Wagner, blocked. Smrek and Booth.
Hit it at the 6'9" right side.
Easier said than done.
An absolute rip coming off of her arm, whether she's at the net or behind the serving line.
Ace number 9 for Franklin. Rousseau for Reed. Schumacher's there. Smrek got it. And maybe even better. I mean, honestly, the digs that Wright had on Thursday against Maryland, something to see. But they are staying at the hitters all day long. Block again. Smrek joins Booth. Northwestern cannot find a way through this Wisconsin front line.
Back row attack can kill it. Off speed from Smrek. Lexi Byzantine sliding in for a nice up. Franklin working back to keep that one alive. And the block from Booth seals the deal for the Badgers here in set one.
Another great serve from Furbringer. Hensley off speed, and the block puts it down.
Seems like Wisconsin almost came out here in the early going with something to prove. No real convincing big. Is how to stop number 13. Give it to anybody else.
Big middle set and a huge rejection by Carter Booth, who's been on fire here in the opening set.
Coming up big. Hasn't had the same blocking success so far this year that she.
It's Lois Schumacher to serve now for the Badgers. Long set here. Orzel covers here. Smrek for three already. 1-3 in Big Ten play. Just picked up their first Big Ten win against Rutgers their last time out. But a couple of early losses that they weren't fans of. Nearly got some assistance from the tape. Instead, it's a look from Bryant and a rejection from Booth to end the set. Lois Schumacher heads back behind the line again for Wisconsin. She's in one of Maryland's worst enemies so far tonight. Bryant unloads and is turned back yet again by Crawford. 6-3 Wisconsin. Franklin's been on a 4-0 run. And there's the first Badger block of the night. Crawford and Smrek combined for the stuff.
Huge block there by Smrek and Crawford. They're both tied for second on the team with the most.
Wagner's the server now. Smrek on low. It's Wagner. Got it up with some part of her body. Rylan Reed the swing there, and Schumacher with the dig. It's free for the Cats. Reed again is rejected. Crawford is there one more time.
9 kills last game, and she's showing today that she could do the same thing over again. Another huge block for her and Anna Smrek.
The front row, she will take swings. Furbringer, one hand set, could not quite save it, and Smrek puts it down somehow.
Seeing how the score was in that first set, and the Badgers off to a little bit of a struggle here in the beginning of the second set.
Middle set this time for Smrek, and she puts it down. So that's right. Franklin tipping out of the back row. Reed is rejected. And there's Smrek and Robinson out of the middle.
By getting Cece Crawford off of her toes and getting another point here for Northwestern.
That was the 5th kill for Hill. And Smrek just unloads on that ball. No chance for the Northwestern defense.
For middle blockers, Anna Smrek with a huge swing there. Her 12th kill of the
getting the first kill of this second set for Oregon.
15 aces this season for Owobate. It's going to be tight for Furbringer. She does well, and Smrek does well, and the Badgers get a big one.
Giving it to is Anna Smrek, but a very, very nicely.
2-point lead for the Ducks. Smrek tries again, no mistake this time.
Decided not to go cross court, just go right straight ahead of her and put it through the Oregon defense.
Smrek comes out. Lola Schumacher for Wisconsin. Big block, CC Crawford with her hands up.
Wisconsin won it in 4 sets. And then on the road here tonight, trying to keep pace with Penn State and Nebraska at the top. And 2 good swings from Smrek back to back.
Fine shot. Let's take a look at it again. She gets a full approach. Ball is set right on a dime. Look at that small space, but was taking that left back shot away. Nyambio sees that and goes to right back.
Franklin and serve receive once again, and Smrek has them out to an 18-9 lead. Trying to tie the match. Smrek upstairs. Charlie Furbringer with the serve. Eli Wolig tight to the net. Block is there again. Crawford with her hands up.
Crawford is so disciplined. She doesn't move until she knows exactly where the set's going. Then she reads and explodes up to make the play.
Here at Wilkinson Hall with a 3-0 start. Steve Vero took a quick timeout. And trying to get right away with Maddie Sell. Alonzo Porcelis off the block, and Orgel keeps it up for the Badgers. Sell is blocked again. Crawford again. Her 600th career block. 5 digs for Indiana, 11 digs for Lola Schumacher, who serves here for the Badgers. Those two won a lot in their high school days, and another big block put up, this time it's Smrek.
5'11" freshman coming out of California all the way to Madison, and they're very happy to have her. Hudson just inside the 3-meter line. Here is Franklin. Hudson again going off speed, going deep. Orzel all over that. Dug by Chacoin. Very tight set, setting mistake in transition, and Kane will continue to serve. Orzel good in reception right now.
Knew that Wisconsin was going to be strong defensively.
77% in front, 66% behind. Chacoin blocked by Booth.
Lexi Rodriguez, 3-time All-American, serves for the Huskers. Furbringer sets Smrek. Point Wisconsin.
Nearly unstoppable. Wisconsin has to defend her better.
Well, she's been hot all season, Emily. A .472 hit percentage, tops in the country. Point Wisconsin. Smrek with the answer for the Badgers.
That was actually defensive focus for Nebraska in practice this week. If Smrek is able to go up over the block, middle back has to read that and give.
May have gone out of bounds had it not touched Jackson. Beeson stopped. Crawford bringing the energy in the middle with some help from Smrek.
1 point away from a timeout here, if Illinois gets it at least. Here's Smrek right between the block and down in the back corner.
Well, here we go. Charlie Furbringer, the freshman setter, to start things off for Wisconsin with the serve. And a block right off the bat. Anna Smrek, CC Crawford combined.
With their blocks, and we were able to see that right off the bat, Aiden.
Absolutely.
Try and keep everyone kind of not to get into that mojo of the scoring.
Badgers looking for a response. Help from the net keeps it alive for Iowa. Blocked again. Anna Smrek. Who got her hands on the ball.
Aiden, it's always so fun in volleyball to see the bench get so interactive with the and Oregon, and it'll be interesting to see if they can do the same tonight or come out on top.
Great serve. Out of play with Smrek. Free ball coming for Iowa. Gets blocked. Devin Robinson.
Get that point just to return the serve and kind of slow things down and get regrouped.
That's number 21 for service aces this season for Gallus. Leads the Hawkeyes. Blocked. Did it stay in? Yes, it did. CC Crawford right at the net. Damrow again. Badgers need 5. Tries the floater. Nicely dug out there by Gallus. Franklin is diving to keep it in. Sent over by Smrek. Garcia from the back row. Damrow dug it up. And there's a kill from Smrek. And Sarah Franklin, who kept that ball alive. Jim Barnes in Iowa.
What a fabulous play by the Badgers, Aiden. Sarah Franklin.
Ava Faldutil had a big night in Chicago. 24 digs as a defensive specialist in 4 sets. That's really good output. And that ball over the top, 6'9". Number 1 in the country. Here's Schumacher. Big block by Wisconsin, the Great Wall. Neither of these teams are a one-pony show. Smrek coming off the right side, off speed, Grimes. First contact, good block coverage. Furbringer with first contact. Sprawling dig, Faldudo chasing. Smrek. And another difficult swing. Roofed by Wisconsin.
Cameron Hamden nowhere to go. Watch this right hand.
Take the 5-2 advantage behind Furbringer and Crawford. Tight set. Merzik again trying to throw it into the block. Very difficult thing to do against the best blocking team in the country. Tied in that category with the Louisville Cardinals. And Anna Smrek again, number 14 in white. Home to Wisconsin and then at Penn State. That is on the 29th. Good first contact. Oh, what a block.
Thought that might be the break that Wisconsin was looking for. Instead, a momentum builder again for the Bruins. Way over the top like Smrek. He's now 7 for 10 with 2 errors. Has cooled down a bit. Leilani Dodson slide into the block. The other way, Leverett. The block wins that confrontation. Carter Booth and Smrek.
Way past that block, but Wisconsin very good. This combination of Anna Smrek on the pin and Carter Booth.
Good pass by Damro. And Smrek brings it down. Smrek smashed down from the middle. She can hit.
A little bit more challenging indoors. Well, I don't know. It's different. It's different. Just getting used to having 5 people on the floor. On the beach is just 2 players where you got to do everything.
So common now for a lot of players to have that crossover experience as Kiki Horan tries to touch that one.
To move at the last second.
Hers is hard to predict too.
Sometimes it has a little bit of spin on it, sometimes there's no spin. It's kind of a hybrid and you never know what you're gonna get.
That time perfectly executed by the Badgers Smrek.
They wanna have success. Much better pass on Wisconsin's side. Sarah Franklin handling that beautifully. That leaves
Smrek is gonna put that down every time.
Furbringer first time playing here at Devaney as well as Damro. There's the slide and the kill by Anna Smrek. Swiped off the block and down. That's a point for Wisconsin. Olivia Malk serving. Upset. Harper Murray into the block of Smrek. Off the tape. Malk passes a dime, but it's blocked on the right side. Smrek again.
both teams not hitting well. Wisconsin under 200. Nebraska hitting about 218 right now on the match.
Ooh, what a block.
Really difficult with this set because it's right between the 2 blockers.
A 3-0 run to bring up set point. Egan and server C. Back to the middle. The Great Wall of Wisconsin stands up. And they win the opening set from behind. They had 5 seniors 2 years ago that could have come back for the extra year. But they wanted to get some of their young players that they had promised scholarships to in. And a developmental couple of years for the Buckeyes. All while Londot has continued to dominate. Here's Orgel down the line. Oh, saved by Selman. Nice rundown. That keeps this point going. It's Smrek off the block and into the donut.
The ball in play. This is what makes backcourt defenders so good. If you have that reach, you can get to balls that not a lot of players can, just to keep it alive and give yourself another opportunity to defend. With a little help from the luck.
Franklin from the back row, and there is Yosia flying in to keep it up. The block, though, of Wisconsin having the final say on that point.
Out of nowhere to get this ball alive. Watch this chase down. Just pumping those arms to get up. Wisconsin, though, identifying this easily and getting 4 big hands.
Izinga targets Franklin. And Smrek